Alrighty, good day, yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment. My handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for verification. Online classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are then uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Today's class is open slow. It is at level 1 and level 2. For those of you working with any kind of injury, special conditions, or limitations, please make sure that you're always checking in and modify as you need or skip poses altogether. All right, so if you're tight around the hips or your lower back, please elevate and sit up on a block or a blanket. How are you feeling today? Okay, good. All right, sitting up tall, palms face up. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting the practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call on a smile. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Katopiwa, Katopiwa, Yahasmarit, Yahasmarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sabahya, Sabahya, Vihyandraha, Vihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then the chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And chin back to center, pause, and then take in the opposite direction. Come back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Coming off the blocks or your blankets, and extend the legs forward, separating the feet. Turning your toes toward each other, and then roll out, draw in, roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around. Back to center again, cross shins, opposite shin on top. Raising the arms up high, extend, twist to the right on the exhale. Inhale back up. Exhale, other side. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up, other side. Center again, legs forward, forward fold. Draw back up again, swing the legs back behind you, down dog. All right, come back to stillness. Inhale, right heel up, three-legged dog. Right knee in towards the nose and round the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Wrap the arms back behind you and grab opposite elbows. Broaden your shoulders, lift up for a back bend. Come back to vertical and lean forward to a diagonal. Come back up to vertical, release your arms for warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, left palm to face down and reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. Inhale, take it up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to your floor, right foot stepping back. And let's lower all the way down to the belly. Let's take 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up. Baby cobra, belly and ribs, lower ribs are on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher, so belly and lower ribs away from the floor. Elbows are still bent. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have fullest extension, take it. Otherwise, keep the slight bending of the elbows as you need. This is your Bhujangasana Cobra. Lower all the way down, child's pose, feet toward the heels, and fold. Roll up, kneeling onto your shins, right hand to the floor. Left arm up and side bend to the right. Take that into a half bind. Left arm up and behind you, and dip a little bit deeper to the right. Re-extend your left arm, and then come back up. Other side. Left hand to the floor, right arm up, and side bending to the left. Half bind, right arm up and behind you, and then dip a little bit more. Re-extend the right arm, and then come all the way back up, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Extend the left foot back up, step it forward, warrior one. This time, when you wrap your arms back behind you, take the other arm first. So it's the opposite grabbing of the elbows. Broaden your shoulders and look up. Come back up to vertical and lean forward to a diagonal with a neutral spine. Take it back up, release it. Warrior one. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extend a side angle. Right palm to face down and reach it forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Again, hands alongside the rib cage. 3 progressive cobras. Lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Fullest extension you have, Bhujangasana. All the way down. And then child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands back in, lift up to a kneeling position, this time twisting. Left hand to your lower back, right hand to the outer left leg, and twist to the left. Inhale back to center, switch sides, twist to the right. Release, hands come back forward, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Left hand, catch your right wrist, extend, side bend left. Back to center, switch arms, extend, side bend right. Back to center, hands to the hips. Draw the elbows back, broaden your chest, and look up. Come back to vertical, elbows forward, round the spine, chin toward the chest. Release, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg, extended triangle. Left palm to face down and reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. Inhale, come up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend it back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Right hand catching the left wrist, extend, side bend right. Back to center, switch hands, extend, side bend left. Back to center, hands to the hips again, draw the elbows back, lift up for the back bend. Back to vertical, elbows forward, round the mid and upper spine, chin toward the chest. Release, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Extend the triangle, right palm to face down, reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Inhale, come up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step it forward, warrior one. Bend your right elbow, left hand to right elbow, lean it back. Come back to center, re-extend, wrapping your right arm underneath the left, eagle arms, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, round just a mid and upper back, elbows toward the ribs as you reach your hands forward. Inhale, lift back up. into back bend 2 more times. Exhale, elbows in toward the ribs, reach your hands forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round forward. Now with that shape, start to dip forward and come into your devotional warrior. If you have the range, touch your hands down. If you have even more range, it could be your forearms. Release to come all the way back up. Open it up for warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Right hand forward about a foot. A little bit off to right side. You can use your right hand to block if you need. All right, so the hand is at a slight diagonal forward and to the right. Begin to step it back. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back. And lower all the way down to the belly. Take the arms out to a T, left cheek down. Bend your right knee, lift the right thigh, and step the right foot back behind you. So the best of your abilities. If you don't have a lot of flexibility in the hips and the twist, and your foot is closer to your left leg, that is fine. If you have more space and the ability to walk your right foot further back, you want to walk the right foot further back and maybe even draw the heel down to the floor. Then everyone, wherever you are, start steering the right knee towards the sky and behind you. So you want that hip opening as well. All right, start to release, square back to center, and switch directions. Bend your left knee, lift the left thigh, step the left foot back behind you. So again, if you have less mobility, the left foot is closer towards your right leg. If you have more mobility, walk your left foot further away from you. You should be on your left tiptoes or left heel down if you have that range. Then start to steer the left knee up and behind you. So you want that rotation into your hips as well. All right, square it back. Walk your hands back, child's pose. Roll up, camel pose. Tuck your toes under. You should have 1 fist distance between your knees. Hands to your lower back. Your palms are supporting your lower back. Your fingers around the round of the glutes. Draw the elbows back in space to broaden your chest. Lean the hips forward. Activate your quads. And with that counterbalance, you can lean the upper torso slightly back for the back bend. If you have more range, you're reaching for your heels with your hands. And once you have the heels to the hands to deepen the pose, move the hips forward as you drop the head back. Start to make your way back up and out of the pose. Walking hands forward, and let's take 1 cat pose. Round the spine, chin towards the chest. That's a neutralization. The opposite direction of your back bend in your camel is your cat pose in your forward bend. Come to a neutral spine. Lift the knees, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in towards the nose, round the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left foot back up, step it forward. Warrior 1. Bend your left elbow, right hand to your left elbow, and lean back. Come back up to vertical, extend the arms, wrap the left arm underneath your right for eagle arms, and then lift the elbows up, gaze up. On the exhale, round just your mid and upper back, elbows toward the ribs, point the fingertips forward. So now you're opening and spreading the upper back. Inhale, lift the back up again to the back bend, elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, elbows toward the ribs and round back. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Then start to dip a little bit deeper, coming into devotional warrior. Either hover in space or touch your hands down, or to the point of taking your forearms down if you have that range. Begin to draw back up and open it up for warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Left hand forward about a foot, loop up to left side. Hand to a block if you need it. So you're looking to stack the right side of your left. Right foot is flexed, actively reaching back. Right arm shooting straight up to the sky. If you're not using a block, you're on your fingertips, right? So your left hand is active in clawing to the floor, but most of the weight bearing is through your left leg. Your left hand is there to help you a little bit, but it's not really there to bear that much weight. All right, begin to step it back. Warrior two, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, and lower all the way down to the belly. Again, take the arms out to a T, right cheek is down. Keep the left leg fully extended, lift the left thigh off the floor. Reach back in space. Behind you, keep the left leg lifted. Once you stabilize, lift your right leg and reach your right toes to the opposite corner of the room. So you're scissoring your legs. Keep your legs lifted, keep your arms supportive. Release your right leg back down, square back to center, and switch directions. Left cheek down. Point the right toes, keep the right leg extended and lift. Then stack the hips. Right toes reach behind you. Lift the left leg, left toes reach forward, reaching opposite corners of the room, scissoring the legs. Keep your hands supporting. Keep lifting. Square back to center. Child's pose. Lift up, camel pose again. So again, taking a fist distance between your knees, you have your choice of keeping your toes tucked, or this time, if you want to go a little bit deeper, take your toes untucked. Hands to your lower back once again. Your palms are supporting your lower back, your fingers are rounding the top of the glutes. Draw the elbows back to broaden your chest. Lean the hips forward to activate your quads, and with the hips moving forward, lean the upper torso back. This is your back bend here in a supportive position. If you want to reach your hands for your heels, it's a little bit deeper this time, so make sure you note that. And then to go deeper, once you have the hands to the heels, move the hips forward as you broaden your shoulders and drop the head back. All the way back up. And again, walk your hands forward, hands to knees, and take a cat pose, round the spine. Back to neutral, tuck the toes under, lift the knees down, down. Step the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand, right foot forward, outside the right hand. Yogic squat, so you can turn your toes outwardly, and then draw the feet toward the heels and take a squatting position. Interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, and raise the arms up. Then release to take the right hand to your left ankle, side bend to the right, and reach. Take that with a half bind, left hand behind you, and keep dipping to the right as you draw the left shoulder up and back in space. Re-extend the left arm, Come back up to vertical. Hands together in prayer, but take the other thumb on top. Press forward and up. Release your left hand to grab the right ankle. Side bend over to your left, right arm overhead. And then into half bind, right hand behind you. Let the right shoulder draw up and back as you dip more actively toward the left. Re-extend the right arm, square back to center. Let the hands come down for support as you lift. Turn the toes back forward. You're about max width distance with your feet. And just sway out your hips side to side. Come back to center, bend at the knees, lift the back of the head and the upper back. So coming through a straighter spine, use the strength of the legs to come up and reaching the arms up. Wrap the hands back behind you. If you can interlace, fantastic. If you want to grab the elbows instead, you can do that too. Broaden your shoulders, reach back and lift. Come back up, release, reach arms out and up. Wrap the hands back behind you again. Take the other thumb on top or the other crossing of your arms. Broaden, reach back, back bend. Come back to center. Release, reach your arms up. Hands together in prayer. Step the left foot in towards center. Pick up the right knee for your tree pose. So the right foot and your left leg. Once you steady your balance, you can take the arms up. If you like additional variations, you can pick anything else you want. You can wrap the hands back behind you. You can side bend. You can side bend even more. Just keep going as far as you can. When you're ready, step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Now keep your feet together, knees together. Take the left hand to center. Bend your left knee. Keep the right leg extended. Raise your right arm up and behind you. Stack and twist. Take the gaze to the floor. Switch hands. Right hand down. You're going to extend the left leg. Bend your right knee. Raise your left arm up into half bind and twist. Raise your left arm back up, square back to center. Both hands on the floor. Shift forward into your crow. Hands come forward about a foot and a half. Shift to your toe tips. Knees to back the arms. Gaze slightly forward. And then balance. When you're ready to break, walk or jump back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Raise your right leg up, step the right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down, untouch the back toes. Hands to top of the thighs, lunge forward, set up your base. When you're ready, Venus Mudra. And let's release your hands to the floor. Turn the right toes out 45 degrees. The right thigh also turns out the same. Walk your left hand a little bit wider. Raise your right arm up and behind you for the half bind and twist. You may remain here or take a bind of right hand to your left foot and then kick back and deepen that. Release your bind. Raise your right arm up and over the right ear. Right hand to floor, gate pose. Draw the left heel back, stepping on the left knee. Extend the right leg out. If you have the mobility to keep the foot flat and point straight to the side while you keep the leg extended, then take that variation. But most of us are going to require for the toes to turn in. So go ahead and turn in. Palms face up, parallel to floor, and side bend to the right. Come back to center, side bend to the left. Take it back up. Draw the right heel in, bending the right knee so the right leg is roughly 90 degrees, and start to dig the right shoulder underneath your right knee. Then take the left elbow to the floor, left hand to grab the right ankle, and just fold here the best you can. So there's a hip opener, lower back stretch. All right, start to release, come back up. Frame your right foot with your hand. So kick the right shoulder back to the proper position, and then roll the left toes back and lengthen over the right leg for a pyramid. Bend the front knee, ground the back heel, warrior two, reverse warrior, and then hands to floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Step the right foot forward, outside the right hand, left foot forward, outside the left hand, yogic squat. Take the left hand to the floor, raise your right arm up and behind you, stay in the half bind, or if you have the full bind, go ahead and take the full bind. Start to release, come back to center. Switch sides, right hand to floor, left arm up and behind you. Stay in the half bind. Or wrap the right arm around the shin and take a full bind. Start to release, hands to the floor for support. Gently start to lift, and then take the feet back to symmetry, pointing the toes forward. Then bending at the knees, lift the back of the head and the upper back. Reach the arms forward, and come all the way up with a slight back bend. Come back to center, hands to the hips, lift up again. Come back to center. Step the right foot in, tree pose. Pick up the left knee. Open up the knee to the left side. And connect with your balance. All right, so If you took any additional variations, go ahead and take. If you're wrapping hands from behind you, other thumb on top. Or side bending to your left. And perhaps just keep going deeper into that side bend. All right, let's break. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Crow pose again. So your hands come forward about 1.5 feet from your toes, shoulders width, palms are flat, fingers wide spread. Staying on your tiptoes, bend the arms back so that you can take the knees to the back of the arms. Once you have a firm platform, gaze is slightly to the floor ahead of you, and then the entire body shifts forward, elbows stay bent. When your elbows line up with your wrists, maybe you're in a position where your toes get light enough to lift. Strongly press into your fingers, right? So your fingers are like claws. As you bear the weight forward, your fingers are going to have to bear a little bit more weight and stay more activated. All right, when you're ready, walk or jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left heel up, step the left foot forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down. Set up the base of your pose, lunge forward, lift up, Venus Mudra. Start to release your hands to the floor to inside the foot. Turn the left toes out, left thigh turns out as well, right hand a little bit wider. Raise the left arm up and behind you for the half bind, twist. If you're going further, bend your right knee with your left hand, grab the foot and kick back. Release your foot if you have to bind, reach your left arm overhead and extend. And release, take the hands down. Draw the right heel back, standing on the right knee. So you want to be in a vertical line with the right hip and the right knee. Left toes, either point straight to the side, foot flat, leg extended, or turn the toes in. It'll be easier for you to step down with the ankle turned in that way. Palms face up and side bend to your left, gate pose, Parigasana. Take it back up, side bend to the right. Take it back up. Turn the left toes forward, draw the left heel in. Left leg is about 90 degrees. And start to dig the left shoulder underneath the knee. And then maybe right hand grab the left ankle, right elbow coming down and folding forward here. Best you can. Begin to release. Frame your left foot with your hands. Rotate your right heel back. Pyramid, lengthening over the left leg. Keep your hands supporting. Bend the front knee, ground the back heel, circle it up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Pigeon pose. Raise your left leg up. Left knee in towards the nose. Land that shin to the floor. Let the left knee angle out 30 to 45 degrees. Into right knee further back to lower your seat. Walk the hands back. Level out. Elongate. Once you're nice and settled here, feeling pretty even, then you're ready to draw the arms forward, staying on your forearms, or making pillows with the hands resting the forehead. As you settle into your pigeon, continue to feel for levelness in your hips, right? Sometimes once we settle into the pose, we start to kind of dip to one side over another. So make sure you're always checking in on levelness in the hips. You should not be leaning to one side or feeling like you're dipping to one side over another. Your right toes, right leg, actively reaching back, so you're getting a lengthy right leg. You can support either actively or very passively with your forearms, right, and resting if you'd like, and just sink into the pose. Now, you may remain here. For those of you who want to work through additional variations, feel free to take something. So, for example, if you want to just stay in the forward fold but twist, you can twist to your left, right? You can just keep your left hand supporting like this, or you can take your left hand behind you to your lower back, or you can bind the left fingertips to your left big toe. If you want to go the opposite direction, lift back up, take the seat down, and move the left heel further forward so that the shin becomes more parallel to the front of the mat. Make sure you flex your left foot. Angle your torso over to the right. Tricep to solve the foot. Hands together in prayer. And then lean back. Two more breaths. And then wherever you are in this pose, lift back up. Now take the left feet down and swing the right leg around. So you're probably off to your left side, so center your seat so you're nice and even. Then bend your right knee, grab the right foot, and extend. Now, if you cannot fully extend the leg, you can keep the knee bent. Another option is to grab the back of the right leg, right, rather than the foot. All right? However you need to do this, find that lengthiness through the spine by lifting the chest. So if you tend to balance by rounding the back like this, I want you to think about lifting the chest and then even leaning the head slightly back and looking upwards at an angle. And for those of you with a little bit more flexibility, maybe you want to start to bend the elbows and draw that leg a little bit closer toward you. All right, let's twist. Take the left hand to grab the outer right heel. Now keep the gaze looking forward, right? You want this right heel and this hip to line up one straight line. Reach your right arm back behind you to twist. You don't have to look behind you to see a twist. You need to look forward and keep track of that right leg. Now once you get to your deepest twist, feeling pretty stable, nothing else is moving, you can turn your head to look behind you. Start to release, square back, bend your right knee, leg cradle. Support the right heel from the underside of your, from the outside of your ankle. Flex your right foot to protect the ankle joint and the knee joint and sit up tall. Draw the right knee back. Extend the right heel forward. Draw the right knee back. Extend the right heel forward. Draw back. Extend. Either cross your legs or take a half lotus. Right, so cross your legs or a half lotus with the right foot to your left hip crease. That might be too much, so take this instead. We're going to fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Full forward. Yeah. Alrighty. Make your way back up. Support the right leg. Flex your foot. And then draw that right leg all the way back and walk it back to your down dog. Alrighty, once you're feeling pretty neutral and you're ready, second side, right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land that shin to the floor, measure out your pose. Right knee, right thigh angles out. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. And then once you're ready, make your way forward. Stay in your forearms or making pillows with the hands. And then again, for those of you who like variations, who took something, repeat what you did on the first side. So you can do some twisting in a forward fold, either supporting with the right hand, or right hand behind you, half bind, or binding to the foot. If you're going the opposite direction, lift up, take the feet down. Right heel draws forward so that your shin is about parallel to front of the mat. Make sure you flex your right foot. And then angle your torso over to the left side. Hook the tricep just over the foot, hands together and put it. I think a mosquito just got me in the foot. That's going to suck. You have about 2 more breaths to finish up. All right, start to make your way back up. Take the right feet down and swing the left leg around and center your feet. Bend your left knee, grab the left foot, and extend forward. So again, you can take full extension, you can bend the knee, or you can grab the calves. And then if you tend to round the spine, lift the chest, lean the head slightly back, looking upwards at an angle. And then let's twist. Right hand to the outer left heel. Keep the gaze looking forward. You need to keep track of this left leg. Left arm reaching back to twist. Once you have your twist and you're pretty stable, then you can look back behind you. All right, square back forward again. Bend your left knee. Support the heel from the outside of the foot. Flex your left foot, lift the heel. Move the left knee back, move the left heel forward. Move the left knee back, move the left heel forward. One more. Back and forward. And then take a half lotus. Either top of left foot, your right hip crease, or if that's too tight for you, if your knees and ankles, take a cross-legged position instead. And then once you're set, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it forward into your forward fold. Begin to make your way back up. Support the left leg. Extend forward And then swing the left leg back and make your way back to the down dog and walk it out side to side. Walk your feet forward toward your hands and take the seat down. Extending the legs forward, hands to either side and slide onto your back. Once you're on your back, keep the left leg out, draw the left knee in and twist to the right. Start to take the left knee back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, twist the other direction. And take it back to center again, hugging both knees in. And step the feet to the floor, sliding the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Starting to draw the breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite direction. Rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale from. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Now come up. Namaste. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. I appreciate your time. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and the handle is Simha Yoga Lab. 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for verification. Online classes are $10 and $5 if you're having a difficult time right now. Please do the best you can. I am streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Please visit any of those platforms or classes anytime. Thank you again. Be well.